Okay, back at the mountain. And our current objective is to reach research level 3. I believe we can either do this by having 3 academies running or 1 monastery running, but it needs painted cedar, right? Because, and that's probably better for us. They both provide the same thing. But like 3 academies is going to take a lot more monks and have a much higher upkeep than just 1 monastery. So, how do we want to do this? Probably I'm going to try to do what we did last time, but with keeping our money in a good place if I can help it. We have some monks here and 1 academy. Once the monastery's up, I should be able to remove this if I need to. But like, there's not... My first thought was to put a monastery here instead, but I don't really have room for all of the other buildings that I need without taking these out, and that leaves us vulnerable to avalanches. So I'm going to see if I can make it work over here again. Hopefully. And now we know that money is a big concern, so we get money through donations, which we're collecting most of the donations right now. And the other treasury building is a trading post, which we need at least research level 2. I like how it says required workforce and required yak force. Allows for buying and selling resources. I don't know. That might help us a lot, but it might not right now. I'm not sure. Okay, well, let's start building and kind of see what happens. So first of all, I'm going to need more monks. For sure. I'm going to need at least 20 or 30 more to work in the monastery, plus my other buildings. We know that they like to live inside the monastery wall. So maybe I can use that to my advantage here. Oh, but I can't forget about this too. We'll have to get some crystals, which I'll put right there. But that kind of ruins my wall plan, doesn't it? Yeah. Since we have limited space for houses, I think the key is we got to get them upgraded. Like, I need a lot of artisans now. But instead of building more houses, I need to upgrade these, which we kind of did last time. So let's see if we can do it again. That should get us more donation money and get rid of this workforce penalty, right? I've almost achieved some balance here. We had to put in more yaks. We've upgraded some lowlanders. I added some houses. But we need more artisans. Yes, I've achieved balance. It's not perfect. But we're at least making money. I added buildings and we're still making money. Okay. That's the goal. Now we got to solve these people's problems. What is the problem here? These are too far away. Yeah. Just slide these over and they can reach. Okay, great. Upgrade a couple of these, get our workforce. Yes, see, and we're gaining artisans, but we're not losing any money. Nice. Okay. Stable for the moment. Let the treasury build back up here. What do you guys need? They're not in the range of the food market. But they could be if we expand the roads, but maybe they're okay right now for a little bit. I know they don't have food, but they're okay for now. Right. Okay. Let's deal with the monk food situation over here. You guys need a food market. Put it right outside the walls. Now we need more lowlanders, of course, so I'm gonna pause while we build things. That's kind of the way to do this, right? Maybe. Getting donations. Okay. You guys are gonna want a praying place. I can put one of those right here. Lowlanders. We'll deal with that in a second. Maybe we can build some up here, actually. What food do you guys want? They want sampa, cheese, or honey. I have sampa going to that food market, but we need some over here too. Which maybe I can connect these. It's worth a shot. Barley. Still has road access. Right? Say these 3 fields. Go to this one. That goes there. We're making a little more samba than we need. Alright. We're positive on money. I want to see what happens if we throw a monastery down. What effect does it have? I mean, I know we don't have the painted wood yet. This is actually going to move over here. If we throw this down and give it road access, what happens? We go in the negative a little bit. But we do have enough people to run it. We just need the painted cedar. Okay. So I think my plan is to put it right here. But we got to get the cedar going. So let's take a look at this breakdown again. We have the crystal mine. We need some herbalists. Now I'm going to find that I didn't leave enough room for myself. As one does. I mean, there's not a lot of room to work with anyway, right? Herbalists, luckily, are pretty small. Okay, the cedar painter has to be in range of the monastery. Let me see. I know, I'm working on it. Okay, these need to go to the dye producer. Only really needs one. We're getting enough crystals, we're getting enough herbs to make 4 things of dye. This only needs 2 things of dye, so that is set. But we need 8 things of cedar wood, which means we'll need 2, and they're a little bit bigger. Put them over here. Gonna have to do some road stuff, I think. They go here, not in range. Upgrade these roads and hopefully... Still not in range. Ah, just barely. But I can move you here. Now you're in range. There we go. Okay, this is making 4 painted cedar. And this needs, well, 6. We're close. We're getting closer. We're going to figure this out. Okay. At this amount of painted cedar, it's providing 2 stars instead of 3. But it does let all these monks upgrade, which I think gets us more donations, lessens the burden on our treasury. So that's something. It is functional, but my problem is we're losing money on house relief and donations. Kind of wish I could see where I'm not getting donations. I guess it's down here, right? You know, the place where I have lots of room to build. Oh, wait a second. I have a mill and a barley field up here, but with only artisans, nobody wants Sampa, so it's not doing anything, right? Is that right? Like I have all this barley up here. It's making hay also, but I don't feel like anybody's using it. I think I put it up there when I had maybe some other, maybe when the monks were living up here, right? But they're not here anymore, so I don't need it. I'm pretty sure. Well, that opens up some space. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost back to net zero here. There we go. Everybody's got food. Okay. Need a little more money. House relief. Must be because people aren't getting what they need. Yeah, receiving monetary relief. I see. They need at least a little bit. It's because we don't have enough food. Well, you know what that means. More barley fields. And then more lowlanders. And then it keeps going on and it never stops. Alright, the mill is getting full barley. We're getting full Sampa. Everybody's good. We can upgrade these. And we are making money again. Yes. Oh, no. No, my research level just went up. Because we're getting enough stars and suddenly people are not satisfied. You jerks. Why do you need so much? But you know what? I finished the objective. Look at what we've made here. I'm proud of it. All right, have the next one have 50 houses at level 2. I'm way ahead of you. Let's move on. Moo. The poor animal is hungry. Oh, great. Got to feed you too. Nutritious fodder. Okay, well, that's next. Have 4 compact yak breeders providing all possible yaks. What? What does that mean? Compact yak breeder. Compact. Does it take the... Oh, okay, yeah. So yak pastures don't really need a lot. They provide yaks depending on where they are on the mountain. Compact yak breeders take fewer workers, have a higher upkeep, and they turn 4 fodder into 14 yaks instead. So if I can do this replacement, it should give me a lot of space. But money and fodder are going to be the problem. Before we get started on that, I want to refill the treasury because before I embark on a big building project, I want to have some sort of stability that I can go back to, right? So, what is the deal? You guys are not satisfied. What's your problem? Oh, luckily they only need one more thing. Mandala would do it, I think. I haven't built one of those. Can we throw one of those down somewhere? Mandala. Nice. Covers everybody. Oh, perfect. That was exactly what we wanted. An avalanche. Show me. Nope, blocked by trees. Okay. We're in a good spot right now. Refill the treasury. What is going on? I don't... You know what? I'll be honest. I don't really know what a mandala is. They're painting it or growing something? What does it say about those? Oh, it just has that joke about them being oriented vertically, but I don't really know what they are. They're ringing bells and stuff and praying. Do they paint things and then wipe it out? I don't know. I'll have to look that up. I don't really know what the purpose is. I know it's something religious, right? But I don't know actually what they're doing. Okay, we have refilled the treasury. I'm earning money. I just saved, so now we have a stable spot to begin our next project, having 4 compact yak breeders. Whatever that means. Okay. They need fodder. Where do I get it? I saw that we have this resources button that I haven't actually used. Is there anything in here about fodder? Fodder production. Barley. Oh, right. The hay. Okay, the hay goes to a hay dryer. And then we can turn that fodder into yaks. Okay, that seems easy enough. So, oh, and we actually get more hay. Right. We looked at this a long time ago. We get more food lower on the mountain, but we'll get more hay higher on the mountain. So maybe I want to build barley fields up here. And see if we can provide all of our yaks on this level. I think that's what we want to do. So let's go up here to the reddish section. So close to the peak. We're getting there. We really are getting close. Got road access. Yeah, there's even some mines that I have not used. I mean, heck, there's space over here that I haven't used. Like, if I really needed to, I could expand and build more. But I've just been trying to do, like, the bare minimum. Like, you know what? No, I hadn't really thought about it. Like, I've been trying to use these areas as efficiently as possible. But no, look, there's a lot of mountain that I haven't used. A lot. Look at this yellow section. I didn't even look at the back of the mountain. There's actually a ton of open space. Ugh, I've really been limiting myself, and I can just imagine someone out there watching who has played this or knows this game more than I do, and they're like, you are worrying way too much about these areas when you have all this open space that I've been neglecting. And you know what? You're right. But this is my first time, and I made it work. We've made some perfectly functioning areas without using the whole mountain. And maybe that's what I need to do next time I play this game. Spread out some more, because I'm actually not as limited as I thought. We've got some huge spaces. And I mean, when we started, I started from here, right? And started building up. But there's another, yeah, right here. There's another starting point right here. Like, we could have done this whole level starting from here and moving up to these. Which is kind of cool. That on the same mountain, I basically could have done everything completely differently if I had gone to different areas. So anyway, I'll try and keep that in mind. If we need some more space, maybe I should just expand, because we have some more room. I'm just overwhelmed. Overwhelmed by all the things we need to do here. Okay. Back to the task. Not Sampa. I want, what, fodder production. I do like this resources tab. I hadn't really looked at it before, but it's like, oh, you want to make butter? Well, here's everything you need. You want to make coal? Here's the things you need. That is handy. So we just want fodder. We want barley fields, which should make 4 hay each, and 4 hay means 4 fodder. Okay, how many yaks do we have? 52 yaks. That's quite a lot. And that means, let's see, 2, 28, 56. I'm gonna need 4. We're gonna pause. I'm gonna need 4 compact yak breeders. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should replace all of my yak fields if we get them running, right? I think so. Now, we haven't had to deal with avalanches in a while. I need to block those off as well. And actually, if I can block the avalanche up here, I can take these out if I need to. Yeah, I don't know. We have these other options for avalanche protection. I don't know if it's like better to use one of these instead. Huh. Oh, Mr. Plow clears Oh, I see. I see. If our buildings get covered in snow, we get Mr. Plow to clear out the buildings. And the barrier blocks weak avalanches. Or if a strong avalanche has gone through our trees, the barrier would work. Maybe we'll try some barrier and see, what happens. We'll just build some wall up there. And if it's weak, it should stop it. If it's not, then, well, we'll get out Mr. Plow, right? Okay. Back to the fodder. We need barley fields. Just 4? Oh wait, I've forgotten a step. The hay dryers. Which are fairly small. Alright, 1 for each. You each get your own hay. And then when you dry that hay, you'll take it over here to these. Yeah. Well, that wasn't that bad. Before we continue, let's see these things at work. We've got people taking the hay up to the dryers. And then they dry it out and they take the fodder over here. Whoa, what's going on with the... Oh, it's so small up higher on the mountain that my camera turns a lot. They take it over here to these little huts where they breed the yaks in a compact fashion. And now we have so many extra yaks. Okay, we've got like almost 60 extra. I could take out all of my yak pastures and we'd still be covered. I don't know how many more yaks we'll need, but that is a lot easier. I assume that you have to have a research level higher to be able to do these, though. I'm beginning to worry about how we're going to feed all these people. All right, what's next? There is a spot just below the peak where we can get salt, and with salt, we can make smoked meat. Oh yeah, here we go. Provide 340 citizens with smoked meat. Ah, my money's going down. Hold on, pause it. We gotta get that workforce up. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. Easy, 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 easy. We don't need all these yak pastures at the moment. They can all go, and not only does that open up lots of space, it opens up lowlanders to do other stuff. Oh, what a space saver. Boom. We still have enough yaks, and we've opened up so much mountain space. Lovely. All right, refill the treasury. Refill that treasury before we move on to smoked meat. Let's take a look at what we need to do for that anyway. Food, smoked meat production. Okay, this is going to need some stuff. Foresters, which we do have. Actually, I have a lot of wood not being used right there. Goes to the charcoal pile to make coal. We need coal, meat from a goat farm, and salt mines to make smoked meat. I guess my first question is, where is the salt? An avalanche. Oh, it's not where I wanted. I wanted to test. Gotcha. He said near the peak. Gold, salt. Here we go. Salt deposits. I am not anywhere close to that. Ah, it's on the other side of the mountain. Well, we're gonna have to build a route over there, I guess, to get the salt. Let's see what we can do. Logistically, I'm not sure how we'll pull this off, but we'll figure it out. And salt deposits. Okay. Easy enough. Why are you negative? I'm just not making enough. But the salt. Okay. Take that out for now. Clearly we need to make some more money, which I could, maybe I could just set up another like village of lowlanders and get donations from them. I don't know how that really affects my overall money. What's our other option? We can do a trading post now. Money balance turned negative. Yeah, but what do we do? We can buy and sell. I see. Okay, but how much of these things do we have? That's my question. I don't... Is there a way for us to see what resources we have on hand? Excuse me? Excuse me, money minting? I didn't know that was a thing. We got gold up here, right? Yeah, we do. We could just make our own money. Well, how about that? Maybe that's what I want to do. Forget trading. I don't even know what I want to sell. No, what if we could just mine gold and just make it into money? I like the sound of that. Okay, well, I think that's my plan next. Because we need to get salt mining and the other things to make smoked meat, which is going to take some more money than I have. But we have a lot of gold. And if I could get the gold mining and just... Like each gold mine makes 4 gold. And that makes basically 480 income each. And I see 3 gold deposits right offhand. So let's see if we can get that running. And that might help with our money problems.